Good evening, everyone. So, it has been a while since I have posted on this channel. However, I wanted to be able to create a video that I have been putting off for a little bit because I wasn't necessarily sure how I could actually answer this question. But I knew for a fact that what I can do is speak on my own personal experience and my personal opinions and facts and put them into a video. So, for one, the question is, should you do surveys or download the apps within Prime Opinion? So, this could go for any website really. So, Prime Opinion, Free Cash, Prize Rebel, QMe, etc. Any other apps that you come across that are just like these sites. So, it all completely depends on really who you are as a person. Now, and the reason why I say that is because if you have very high tolerance or very high patience when it comes to getting kicked out constantly or not being able to be relevant for certain surveys, then this could be for you. If you're willing to do hours of grinding in order to make a good chunk of money per day, which is very possible, please don't make people um count you out, make it seem like, oh, you can't make money with surveys. That's not true. Now, should you do it for full-time income? No, because it is definitely not definite, okay? So, but you can make a good amount per day. So, and everyone is different. There's people that make $20 a day. There's people that make $50 a day. There are people that make $100 a day. Now, the people that make $100 a day be grinding, okay? There are times I have made at least $60 maximum, and that's me being completely honest when it comes to Prime Opinion. Um, Now when it comes to QMe and whatnot, it's a hit or miss type thing. So again, when it my cat wants to get out. Let me let him out really quickly. Okay, so as I was saying, so when it comes to really putting in the effort and putting in that grinding throughout the day when it comes to surveys, you have to really be able to have that patience and understanding that you are not going to qualify for every survey, and that's totally okay. Now, I do understand that some people see it as a waste of time or whatever, but quite honestly, if you are looking for a extra way of making money, nothing concrete, nothing crazy, then I definitely recommend doing surveys. Um, don't ever really listen to the people that say, "Oh, it's a waste of time," because you'll never know unless you try, you know? So, I always say go for it. See how it works for you. Um, yeah. So now when it comes to apps, now the apps are a little bit different because I would definitely say um these apps you have to put in a lot of effort as well because a lot of them would pay you up to $500, for example, just for you to complete certain tasks that they ask you to do. Now, most of these that ask you or tell you that you will make this amount of money, more than likely you will. Is just the task may be really hard to do or it takes time, so some people can get it done in like a week and there you go, $500 by the end of the week. Not saying all of them are $500. Some of them are like 200, $150, stuff like that. You'll see when you look at it. However, I do think that when it comes to um apps, it is pretty easy. Now, the only problem I would say is sometimes they don't register that you've downloaded the app, so you would waste precious time on these apps. And you know, you kind of lose the money and stuff, but in a way not really, because you can actually show them proof that you have done it, and show them, hey, I installed the game, I didn't get paid for it, so on and so forth. So that is a thing. um but that's why I always say, if you do apps, just know there can be some troubles on the way. It's not perfect. None of these things are perfect, from surveys to apps. It's always some type of issues, that comes with it. But everyone's experience is different. So that's why I can only speak from my own personal experience. All right. So I have been making money from these things. Like I said, my first website that I ever used was when I was about 11, 12 years old. And that's when I was using Prize Rebel. And, my first thing was a shock pen that I got from them, just from doing surveys, At the time, I didn't know how to do the whole download apps and stuff because I was 11, 12. I didn't even have a phone. So I couldn't do that. I don't even think that was a thing. If it was, I definitely didn't know about it. I was doing surveys at that time. And I got a shock pen. I got the Devil May Cry PS2 game for whatever reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, so they work. It's just completely up to you as the individual how much money you will get from either doing surveys or apps. So just because this one person said it sucked doesn't mean it could suck for you. Just because this one person said, damn, I made a shit ton of money from this thing doesn't mean you will make a shit ton of money. It's all up to you as the individual. So, like I said, with these things, you can make good money or you can make low money. Either way, it's up to you to find out what works for you. Some sites actually is better than the other. That's why it's always great to take that opportunity to find out what works for you. So that's about it. I will be making more updates regarding different sites and showing you how to use these apps, and how to make money from these apps. So that'll be the next video that'll be coming out soon. Um, Update with the website checkinggal.com. I do now have a category on my page, or a new page, for independent businesses. So if you have a small business, or you know of someone that has a small business and would like to post their page up on the blog, just shoot me an email or just leave a message on the website, and I will post their business on the page completely for free. No, you don't have to pay for a placement. No, you won't have to subscribe to the YouTube channel to get a placement. None of that. I will go through the list of people. It will take time. I am one person, so don't think that I'm Superwoman and will get through everyone, because I still have to make banners. I still have to get logos together for everyone that has a business. I have to write introductions for each of these businesses, let people know what you're about. So just know this is a process of one person. Okay. So, but yes, this is a new thing I got going on checkin.gal.com. I'm very excited. So, this is going to be a new branch for the site, and I this is something I wanted to do for a while. I had been pushing it off because I wasn't necessarily sure how I was going to do it and how I was going to go about it, but now that it is up and ready, I'm so excited to get everyone posted on that page. Also, when the only thing I'll say is, if you have a Amazon business page, because someone did ask me that, that do not count. I will not be posting Amazon business pages unless you sell individual items. on that. I'll think about it. I'll look into it and see how that's going to work. But quite honestly, I wasn't necessarily looking for anything like that. I was kind of like, I mean, if you got an Etsy shop, stuff like that, that's something I could post, you know. Amazon is kind of tricky. But like I said, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any more questions, you can just post them in the comments as usual. Make sure you check out checkandgal.com to get more information on different websites to make some money. I will be posting new sites as I try them out. I am a individual person who checks out each website before actually posting it on the page. I don't like to mislead anyone, so I try it out first for myself, and if it works, then I post it. Again, everyone's experience is different, but that's why it's always good to try before you go and make a statement about anything. Okay. So thanks for watching. If you would like to subscribe, go on ahead. If you would like to comment, go on ahead. Just make sure that you have an amazing day. Bye.